steps down the dugout steps. Now he comes out. He'll go to his bullpen. And a couple more base runners. Things really start to get interesting. Tigers are down 6. Bases loaded in. Now the White Sox make the move. Lefty Garrett Crochet, aggressive lefty, coming out across the base runs and the Detroit Tigers figured out. Garrett Crochet takes over on the mound.
Well, that means the pitching change is brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Nationwide 5G and the fastest. Also, most reliable network only with Xfinity Mobile. Yes, sir, this guy will touch 97 with his fastball. Maybe 98 at times, 70%. Got a hard slider at 86 and a changeup.
Saw him last week, one scoreless inning, but he's just been pretty consistently good for the White Sox this year. Month by month, he's getting better as the season goes on. Eric Haas, first pitch fastball 96 on the outside part of the plate, strike one. Bases loaded and nobody out. Formed 1/3 innings against the Tigers this year. No runs, 1 hit, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Fastball inside for the year. Garrett Crochet, 52 innings, a walk rate just over 4. You can live with that with a strikeout rate near 11 per 9.
You better believe it.
And still learning at the major league level. The 1-1s. Line driving to left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to score 2. Short is in. Candelario right behind him. Over to third goes Isaac Paredes. Eric Haas with a line drive single. And the Tigers now within 4, 8-4.
Yeah, he went down and got the breaking ball. Good boogie whip there by Haas. A little surprised he went to the secondary pitches when he had that good fastball, but Haas read it. Good buggy whip.
Paredes ends up on third. Now 2 more base runners. A potential tying run comes to the plate. 1 more base runner. The potential tying run comes to the plate. Nico Goodrum, 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Swings and misses one of the pitcher's pitch. Fastball high and tight. Tall, thin lefty, works third base side of the rubber, 6'6", 230-pound lefty, the strike one. Swing line drive, base hit down the right field line. That's heading into the corner. Into score comes Paredes. House is going to be waved around third. He's coming home as Goodrum heads to third. Throw to third base. Not in time. 2 runs in for the Tigers. We got a ball game. Tigers trail at 8-6. 2-run triple for Nico Goodrum.
Boy, what a good piece of hitting off a very tough left-hander. The pitch is away. Did not try to pull it. An absolute buggy whip with a good swing in the right field corner. Boy, that's big-time hitting right there. Taking advantage of the opportunity once again. This Tiger Ball Club, which you've seen all year, pitch away, did not try to pull it, stayed with it, terrific swing. I mean, it just happens time and time again.
First 5 have reached here in the 8th inning. An 8-2 game has become an 8-6 game. Nobody out. Sox will play in at the corners in the middle of the infield back for Willie Castro. First pitch from Crochet, swinging a foul back to the screen. He hung a slider there. This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Detroit Tigers may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Detroit Tigers. 8-6 Sox. Nobody out. Man at third. Crochet, the lefty, sets the first pitch for the 0-1, swinging a foul back to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. On Willie Castro, Daz Cameron has grabbed the bat. He will pinch hit for Akil Baddoo.
Got to get this run in, no question about it. But boy, oh boy, for Tony the Rooster said, what happened?
Garrett Crochet gets the sign. Willie Castro, 1 for 3 today, waiting. The 0-2 is swing and a miss. Slider ate him up inside.
That's a big league slider right there. Not many folks will hit that.
So Daz Cameron will pinch hit. Have to get that runner home from third. Daz Cameron had the 3 for 3 plus a walk in. A fair amount of swing and miss since then for Daz Cameron.
Now we're going to get another visit with the pitching coach, huh?
Ethan Katz out to the mound.
A little refresher here against the 21 pitch Cameron.
Potential tying run is at the plate in the form of Daz Cameron, and Jonathan Scope up next represents the potential tying run as well. He hit a home run in the 5th. Lang is up and loose in the Tigers bullpen.
Piper Keller, we're stopping.
The Tigers giving these home fans a show. They've been doing it all year long on the road, at home. The ability to come back with big at-bats, Jim, against some of the best arms in the game in the late innings.
It's been amazing. It really has. It's their signature way to play the game. You know, I mean, they go through it almost looks like, you know, it's a block game, and then all of a sudden, in the ball game, and a lot of times they take the lead.
Sox staying at the corners, middle of the infield back. First pitch to Daz Cameron. Fastball outside at 97. Slide step to the plate. Most times for this lefty, when there's nobody on, he swings that right leg up. It's a lot of drive off the back left leg. The 1-0. Slider down and away. Good job by Daz Cameron, laying off 2 tempting pitches.
Now get your pitch and let it go, baby.
Center fielder Robert shakes to right center. The gap is big in left center. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's a pitcher's pitch. Fastball outside corner for the ball, or outside corner at 95.
Infield is back. Love a base hit. Love a ground ball to score.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul. Fastball up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Waiting on deck.
That's quite a hitter, isn't it, Dan? Man, quite a fastball.
It's got life at the top of the strike zone.
Ball jumps out of his hands.
Impressive arm. Glove on the right hip, ball behind the back as he gets the sign from his catcher, Collins. Crochet sets the 2-2. Slider. Squarely in the strike zone. Outer half of the plate. absolutely a call or a strike.
Yes,
If you
sir.
can't get the call, Crochet is going to take a little walk to the grass behind the mound, compose himself.
Yes, sir.
I mean, there was nothing Dennis Cameron could have done with that pitch.
No.
Now waiting on 3-2. We'll take the fastball right here. 3-2 pitch. Slider low. He walked him. How about that? Wow, he overpowered him with a fastball earlier in the at-bat.
Yep. Little surprised.
Back to the slider. First and third. One out. You got good speed on the base paths. And Jonathan Scope at the plate. This is a lefty you can run on. He's allowed 4 steals in 5 attempts. If you know the move, if you can read the move, and they study and study and study it, and the Tigers have been known to send runners in situations
Yes,
like
they
this.
have. They do a lot of studying. That's right.
If Cameron can read that move, you would not be surprised to see him take off. Slide step to the plate, long foul fly. Slider down and in. If he continues to use the slide step, there's no chance for Daz Cameron to go anywhere at first.
And Collar's not one of your better throwers behind the plate.
Robbie Grossman waiting on deck. Garrett Crochet gets an average number of ground balls. Not what you would call a ground ball pitcher. Average number of double plays. The strike one, ground ball foul. On the third baseline, Nico Goodrum, the runner at third.
Up with the slider again.
He hung a slider to Eric Haas for the single. Goodrum, good piece of hitting as you described. The pitch away, just took it into the right field corner. Long autumn shadows being cast at home plate with Jonathan Scope. The 0-2 is swing a fly ball, right field. It's going to be caught by Vaughn. Back to tag Goodrum. He will score without a throw. Sacrifice fly. Tigers are within 1, 8-7.
That big league hitting right there. Got a pitch he could elevate. Did not try to pull it. That's the interesting thing. He knew the pitch was away. He could elevate it. That's a good buggy whip.
5-run, 8th inning for the Tigers to pull to within 1. Mauro Barti, the Tigers' first base coach, whispering into the right ear of Daz Cameron as he takes his lead. Again, a slide step used almost every time by Garrett Crochet. First pitch to Robbie Grossman. Fastball, 97. Just on the outside edge at the belt, strike one. Abreu stands a step in front of first base as he holds Daz Cameron. Garcia short shades toward the hole a step. Up the middle for Hernandez at second base, but to the right of second base, the outfield deep all around. Grossman waiting. There goes Cameron, swinging a ground ball to third base. Bobbled at third by Moncada, throws to first, and he won't get him. He pulled away with the throw. Grossman got under the tag, and Cameron ends up on third. That's an error on Moncada to extend the 8th inning.
Boy, what a break. What an absolute break. They almost got him at first base because Abreu stepped out of foul territory, took the throw, but Grossman ducked under the tag and they just missed him. Very, very close, but boy, another break. Keep taking advantage of these breaks.
Good job by Daz Cameron, Jim, to ground second on that ground ball.
Yep.
He's at third. Zach Short at the plate. First pitch, slider down and in. Zach Short entered the game as a pinch runner for Miguel Cabrera, who started this inning with a line drive double. Tigers down the run. Tying runs at third. The 1-0. Fastball up and in. Zach Short just back with the Tigers. Has a good hitter's count, 2-0. Grossman, the runner at first. Daz Cameron at third. Mancada in tight at third. Abreu holding with Grossman at first. Middle of the infield back. The 2-0 swinging a high pop-up down the right field line. Abreu over, and he will make the catch down the right field line. Zach Short pops out. The Tigers send 10 men to the plate and score 5. Head to the ninth at Comerica Park in the home finale. 8-7 Chicago. This is the home of Detroit Tigers baseball.
United Wholesale Mortgage is the fastest growing company in Metro Detroit, and they're on the lookout for unique individuals like you to join their team. They've got paid training and openings for people at every age and every stage of their career. No previous mortgage experience needed. Plus, UWM is one of Crane's coolest places to work and one of Fortune Magazine's best workplaces for millennials. So join the team at United Wholesale Mortgage and be you here. Apply today at UWMcareers.com.
Little Caesars proudly introduces a large, hot-ready Crazy Calzone with Crazy sauce for only $8.49. What is a Crazy Calzone? It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a delicious Parmesan and buttery-tasting calzone-like crust filled with garlic white sauce, cheese, and julienne pepperoni, plus crazy sauce for dipping. Just one bite and you'll agree. The Crazy Calzone is crazy delicious and only $8.49 at Little Caesars.
Pizza. Participating locations must have.
What do you want from your sports book? The best odds? Daily personalized promotions? How about a faster app with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet. You want to live your bet life. When you bet with PointsBet, you get better odds and bigger payouts all in a fast and reliable sports book. Looking to bet big? PointsBet Diamond Club is an invite-only premier betting experience. Visit PointsBet.com to request access and start earning Diamond Club benefits like personalized promotions and exclusive access to tickets and events. Sign up for PointsBet today and live your bet life. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
What makes Detroit Mercy so unique is the fact that it's in the middle of Detroit. You really get a chance to be a part of the community.
Detroit Mercy. Build a boundless future.
Score 5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pull to within 1. 8-7 Chicago. We're at the top of the 9th. 9th inning brought to you by Comerica Bank. You can raise your expectations of what a bank can be when it's time to go through Comerica. Alex Lang working himself into a big late inning role. Takes over on the mound for the Tigers.
Pitching change brought to you Southeast Michigan Ford Dealers. Visit Bob Maxey for the foul. Think for the first. Well, these Tigers, I tell you what, never leave, baby. You just never know what's going to happen. Boy, they did it here today. Last time out, oh, good. Yeah.
I was just going to say, you always know there's going to be that one inning. Almost
right.
Always. They're going to mount a comeback.
Last time out for Lang in the third against Chicago, Kansas City, a couple hits. Rest heroes.
Leury Garcia takes a fastball strike on the outside corner. Small but enthusiastic crowd here at Comerica Park. They were into it in that bottom of the 8th inning. 10 men to the plate, 5 runs. The strike one. Swing and a miss at a curveball that bounces. You'll see it on the board. See it on StatCast as a slider. It is a curveball. It's tight. It's his pitch, but he's also mixed in that changeup, and it's been a real weapon for him against lefties.
Yeah, it really has. And you need a weapon like that.
So in a game that was 8-2, the Tigers are going to force Tony La Russa to use Liam Hendricks. Swinging a foul back to the screen. Slider away. Still 0-2 on Garcia. Tigers put 3 to the right in a full shift on the switch hitter batting lefty. Haas setting up high and tight. Fastball high and tight. Off the plate, though.
Good fastball, though, boy. 97 with life.
Cleveland did close out Kansas City 8-3. Cincinnati closed out Pittsburgh 13-1. Castellanos hit his 33rd, and Votto hit 2, his 34th and 35th. Garcia backed away by another high, tight fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lang works third base out of the rubber, places the left foot slightly in front of the right when he sets. The 2-2. Curveball bounces. And after getting ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. It's 3-2 on Leury Garcia. Newfound plate discipline for this veteran.
Don't give him any help. It's the heart of the lineup.
This has been Alex Lang's big improvement. He's been very efficient with his pitches in recent outings. 3-2, swinging a high fly ball right center. Drifting to right center and deep. Daz Cameron makes the catch. Good swing for Leury Garcia, but in the end, an easy play for Daz Cameron deep in the right center field gap. 1 up, 1 down, 9th inning. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th inning against Liam Hendricks, Candelario, Paredes, and Haas. The scheduled batters. Outfield right now with Daz Cameron pinch hitting for Purdue. Has Castro in left. Daz Cameron is in center and Robbie Grossman in right. The light tower shadows from the first base roof line now encroaching on home plate. Soft ground ball foul off the bat of Abreu. We hope they don't cover up much more in home plate anytime soon, because that'll be an issue for hitters, you would think. Just kind of thin shadows, but it means the ball's going from sunshine through shadow into home plate.
It makes it tougher.
In sunshine. Abreu waiting under strike 1. On the way. Swinging a foul out of play. Boy, he's had a good pitch. The fastball just got life.
It sure does. A good extension. That's the key. Good leg, big leg drive off the slab.
Series of outings for Alex Lang, who was averaging over 20 pitches an inning. He knew he had to bring that number below 20 to kind of work his way into these high leverage roles. And lately, over his last 7-8 outings, he's been averaging about 12 pitches an outing. The 0-2,
oh man,
hit him with a fastball. 97 on the left hip.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Wow. Oh no, I thought I hit him on the hip and hit the elbow before the hip. Yikes.
Man.
No, Jim. Seriously, I don't know how a guy just walks down to first, stays in the game.
Boy.
No protection on the left elbow. It's just amazing that the human body can withstand that. 97 on bare bone.
I agree.
And Abreu, thank goodness, is staying in, but it's just painful to watch the replay of it.
Yeah, a power arm like that in that spot. If you play this game, you're going to get hit.
Wow. They just throw somebody out in the. They just threw somebody out in the White Sox.
Tony was walking back saying, "What?"
Tony was out in the field checking on his player, and both the first base umpire and the crew chief, the home plate umpire Lance Barrett, were looking into the dugout, and it wasn't a big ejection, but it looked like maybe Miguel Cairo, the bench coach, but somebody got
it
ejected for saying something. I'm not quite sure what they could have been jawing about. Wow.
Last thing they're trying to do is hit somebody. I mean, there's no question about it. The ball just got away from them.
Wow, they are going at it with A.J. Hinch over in the Tiger dugout. Like the Tigers were trying to drill Abreu.
Tony's really mad.
There are 2 or 3 coaches in that White Sox dugout that are yelling over the Tigers dugout and A.J. Hinch. Hinch is at the top step, waving them off like, I mean, seriously.
Come on, exactly.
What do they think is going on? That the Tigers are trying to, on an 0-2 pitch, where they've just scored 5, they're trying to drill Jose Abreu?
Yeah, that's out of line. No question about it.
Maybe it's about something else, Jim, but I mean, it looks like that's what they're complaining
It
about.
sure does. Now the umpires are going to get together. I mean, it just made no sense that they tried to hit him.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy.
Guess what Tony La Russa is going to do this weekend in Chicago? Because if there's one manager who believes in the scales of justice always being evened up by drilling someone.
But that's crazy. Think about it for a second.
I'm really trying to figure out what the thought process is during that
makes no
no
sense.
Yasmani Grandal takes a breaking ball in the dirt. Abreu's taking off for second, and he will be out at second base. Wow, he went in hard on Goodrum, and now both dugouts are going to empty. He came in hard on Nico Goodrum. Goodrum applied the tag. He wasn't reacting, but Abreu got up, and he was ready to fight. Now the bullpens are empty.
I'll tell you, there's some action out there.
We've got a skirmish behind second base. Both bullpens have come in. Right now, it's just a lot of standing around, but there was intent in that slide on Abreu at second base, Jimmy.
No question about it.
He was trying to take out Nico Goodrum.
There's something must have happened before that. I can't remember why that would stir up something like this. But boy, you're right. Abreu really came in hard. Man.
Been a long time since we've seen benches empty, but it was just simmering, and Abreu, the way he slid in at second base, definitely wanted to take out Nico Goodrum.
Oh, he sure did.
Tony La Russa and A.J. Hinch are having some words right now. Tony La Russa is going to absolutely order somebody to drill a Tiger batter this coming weekend.
Oh, there's no question about that.
A.J. Hinch is hot right now. He's having words with home plate umpire Lance Barrett.
Well, they're still going at it, aren't they? Boy, there's something might have happened sometime before.
Something's going on,
Yeah.
but beyond what we have seen on the field, I think, Jimmy.
Absolutely.
Or it might just go back to they drilled Abreu. I mean, Jimmy, he didn't even react when he got hit, other than to listen to the trainer, talk to the trainer, and go down to first. It's not like he looked out like, what are you doing, or was mad in the immediate aftermath of getting hit. But the dugout was erupting. I think it was Miguel Cairo who got ejected. Coaches were yelling at A.J. Hinch. And all like that, I mean, just reading what's in front of us, Jim, it seems like they're absolutely convinced the Tigers drilled Abreu with intent.
Yeah, and it makes no sense. In a tight ball game like this, it makes no sense. There's a lot of respect to Abreu. For what reason would they try to hit him?
And how about that slide into second, Jim, for Abreu?
Well, he
Look
definitely
at how
would.
late that slide is. You know, and he almost injured himself.
He sure did.
Wow. He slid as late as you can slide. His foot hit the base as he tucked it under.
That's right.
And he got up, and Nico Goodrum, you can tell, Jim, Nico's body language is, hey, what are you doing?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
Abreu was ready to go at it. And that's why the bench is emptied immediately. The bullpen's emptied. Umpires are talking things over right now. We have no idea if anybody's been ejected. But, Jim, that was a slide. Sorry. I'm a big admirer of Jose Abreu as a player. That was a slide with intent.
There was a slide with intent.
With
Was there
Goodrum at
something-
the bag.
Right, but was there something that happened that we don't know about? You know, was there comments made? Was there, is there bad blood from someplace we don't know about?